Welcome back. It is bright and early in the morning. In the last episode, you saw us trying this thing out for the first time, and we're gonna take this drilling equipment over to White Valley. It's a pretty cool truck. So far, I've been having some fun with it. It's, like I said, I have to try it out with some additional things, but I think it's sort of gonna be like a long trailer truck. We will be using this thing quite a bit. It seems to get okay gas mileage, I guess. Especially in high. It's not very slow in high either. It's actually like got some decent speed. So yeah, maybe we'll see if we can put like a short flatbed on it, like a 2-slaughter flatbed, and tow a trailer. Maybe we'll do that. But there's the goal today is we're gonna just get more contract work done. Last week was really fun. We had quite a few, a total of 6 episodes, five of the New Game Plus series, and one of a I'll put a link to it in case you're interested, a little bit of a hard mode tutorial if you're starting out. Kind of an easy way to start out. I thought about it and I was like, you know what? There is not something that uses these trucks from this area, so there is sort of, I guess. There's other people that do things like that, but thought it was a nice quick, and you can do it like the moment you log into the game. So but yeah, we have I missed a couple of things in there. So there's a trick when you sell vehicles. You can put stickers on it and it increases the value of it, and I don't know if it still works. I haven't tried it lately, but I keep forgetting about that trick. So next time we go and sell a vehicle, I'll try and remember, and we'll see if it increases the value. So if you put stickers on random places, it does increase the value, so you get a little bit more money when you sell it. So remember your stickers, because the stickers are free and it gives you more value. The other thing I forgot is you can sell, so like the mud flaps on the Fleet Star, for example, or the GMC, the starter trucks, you can sell those. You can unequip them and sell them. So we didn't even need to do that extra task. We could have just sold the mud flaps on the Fleet Star and just immediately went over to the Glades. It's sort of a couple of neat little tricks you can do. All right, so let's get this thing. This is our base here, so we're gonna skip ahead. Be possibly some skipping in this one just because we've done this path a million times already. So I'm gonna get over to White Valley and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we are here. I wanted to, before I started the truck, give you a little look at the Ford CLT Slugger and give you a listen to the horn. It's good. I used it to knock over the barricades as I was on my way, and I said, ooh, that's a good one. So, had to share. So let's get... We have to go this way. Yep, that way. Okay. Get over to the drilling site with this. And we're going to talk along the way because there's some updates I have on things. So we previously had very little money left. We had about $17,000 left. We now have about 60-something thousand left. What I did... Ooh, let me get some fuel. Refuel. I took a truck and a fuel truck over back to Michigan. So I realized that when we were talking about contests and my hatred for contests in the last one, I realized I hadn't completed some of the total of 5 contests that we can do for each of them in Michigan. So that's what I did. I just went and did some contests off camera. Made some money, made some experience, got another level. I think we're 26 now. What are we? Yeah, 26. Almost 27. Levels don't really matter. The money was what I was after. And we used up almost enough fuel to justify doing that one task. So I did this off camera as well. That one task in Northport, that was grab the fuel trailer and deliver it to the gas station. We just grabbed it, emptied it, filled back up the fuel truck that I used, and then reparked everything. And that was basically what I did off camera. The other news, I got a wireless dongle. I just bought a wireless, like a USB 5.0 wireless Bluetooth connector for the PS3 controller. So now I am no longer wired, and I think that's fixing the problem that I was having. I think it was just disconnecting and reconnecting really fast. So far, so good. We'll keep you posted. But it is now wireless, so I do not have to be corded anymore. I am like I'm playing Couch Snowrunner, but I'm just at my computer. Pretty happy about that one. Not happy about driving over a rock and damaging my vehicle, but so yeah, that's the news. Other game news, World of Warcraft is it's a much better week than it was the last two, so I've been playing some of that. As you know, I like to play lots of games, and so I did basically I did all of the previous week's episodes before I was done with vacation, like right around New Year's and before New Year's. So those were all pre-recorded because I was just having a lot of fun for those couple of days playing Snowrunner, so I just kind of kept going, and I was like, I don't really want to stop, but I also don't want to have you guys miss anything, so I was just continuing to play. But back to 3 episodes a week. This is our Monday episode. We're going to have a Wednesday and a Friday, just like normal. I am not, just to clarify, I'm not starting a hard mode save. I have that one in my back pocket in case I do decide I want to, but we're not planning on it. So, all right. So this guy is good to go. Now we should have a White Valley. Where is it? Valley pipeline building mission that we could do if we wanted to. Let's see. We could go. Oh, you know what? We do have a crane on this thing. We could pick up that one service spare parts that we left on the ground. We kind of threw it on the ground in that one episode. Where was that? Is it over here? It was somewhere. Here. Right here. Service spare parts. We could go pick that up. Since we're right here, we could pick some wooden planks. Let's see. We got... Is this a 5-slot trailer? If it's not, we could just crane one. Oh, except it's got metal beams. So we'd have to crane 2. Oh, no. Metal beams, metal pipe, medium pipes are also 2 slots, so... Oh, and an oversized cargo. Ooh, that's a lot. Do we want to do this one right now? You know what? No. I kind of plan on doing something. Let's see. Let's just take a look at the missions. Mill supplies. Supply crit. Service hub. Cargo delivery. Supply crates. Okay. Oh, what is this? Deliver back to Northport. New drilling site is built. Where is this one? Let's see. Let's go back to Northport. Oh, that one's not bad. That would be a same thing. Pick up what we just picked up and deliver it there. So we could do that. What is the... I feel like there isn't a ton of log missions. What does this one require? Lumber mill supplies, huh? We need to do this one before we can do all of the logging missions. Well, I think what we're gonna do is this one. Oh, that was the one I was just looking at. So we do need to do this one. Sawmill and Mountain River, service spare parts, metal beams, fuel, small pipes. What do I have out in Mountain River? What do I have out here? I have the Voron out here. The Voron is out here from the last episode. Okay, and we do have its trailer still. So, what does this one involve? Lumber mill supplies. 4 service spare parts, metal beams, and small pipes would be another load, and then fuel would be a third load. Let's do this one, just so we can get logging started. I'd like to get logging started. Let's see. What we got over here? Sawmill is... Oh, it's all delivery to the sawmill. Okay, got it. So we can go here. Let's jump in this guy, and then we'll make the path. I think I want to use that truck, that Slugger Ford CLT, to do some logging. I think that's going to be a good logging truck. Okay, so let's pick up some fuel here. We got 2 fuel. What is our path? That's where we get service spare parts. That's where we get more fuel. What's this one? Metal beams. Okay, so why don't we make the loop around? Actually, we could go the hard way first and get these pipes. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? We'll get the pipes first. Oop, it keeps... I don't know why my save does that. And then we can swing through here. Yeah, it keeps, like, defaulting like I'm trying to click there. It's very weird. And then we'll just overload a metal beam. And then we can come back and get 4 service spare parts. That works. So yeah, let's go like that. Okay. So we're back in the Voron again. I had a fun time doing this. This was like so many contracts we got done with this thing in one episode. But this one, we're just going to do this one, and then I'm going to switch gears, I think, and we're going to do some logging. I'm pretty excited, actually. Try out a couple of vehicles. I have one set up already. I'll give you the heads up on that one. My intentions were to do logging. So one is ready to go. And then I think we're going to take that Slugger back to the base and set it up to do long logs. Okay, so fuel. Yeah, let's just throw those in the trailer. Yeah, this will be 2 loads. One slightly overloaded load, and then one with just 4 service spare parts. That will work. I was thinking about maybe using this for long logs as well. Either this or even the Unicorn. Try out the Fleet Star, the JBE Fleet Star for long logging. But we bought that CLT, and it's such a big, cool looking truck, and I think it just fits it perfect. It's not very fast, very good for my play style. I'm a little afraid to tip logs. I don't really want to use the crane. Again, I already bought the medium log add-on and a medium log trailer for one of my vehicles, and we need to equip and buy the long log trailer for the CLT, so we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll keep this in high. I don't want to go super fast today. I'm just kind of enjoying being back to the game. Like I said, it's been about maybe about a week since I've yeah, probably about a little less than a week since I've played the save. Getting back into it. That thing is still doing good. We still have just oodles of fuel. So yeah, if we do this, then I think all of the logging missions are available to do. I guess we'll see. We'll double check. Maybe it'll have more, but... So I don't really want to, like, set up the trucks and then have to pull the stuff off of them in, like, park trailers, and I'd rather just do them all in one shot like we did in the Michigan. I'm not going to do a big compilation of logging, though. It's probably going to be a 2-part or 3-part even, however long it takes. Well, maybe this week. Maybe it'll be a logging week. But yeah, I'd like to get at least the one. There's one mission in Northport to deliver 2 medium logs and 1 long log. So we'll get this done, and then we'll try and get that done, and that's for sure the goal for today. See if I can make this so I can. We're back to backing up this darn trailer, I tell you. Small pipes in truck. Right? Small pipes. To fuel. Okay, yeah, we're good. We'll just set the metal beams on top. Go through this little shortcut that we found. I was like super surprised that there was actually a road. It doesn't look like it, but then again, the maps don't always show all the roads. Make a right. Go through this extra snowy area. If I remember, this is extra snowy. Here's my path. This is the path, right? Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm not in all-wheel drive. I've been doing this the entire time, not in all-wheel drive. You can tell it's been, you know, 5 days or so since I've played. Get out of here. Pick up some metal beams. And then we'll go and turn all this in. And one more trip. One more trip up to the... I think it's the gas station up there, whatever that service station warehouse is. So yeah, I just have to keep an eye on the battery life on this controller now, since it's not permanently plugged in. That'll be a thing. Depending on how much I'm being a nerd that day, might have to plug it in again. But it is I do have the cable still available to plug in. It's just not plugged into my computer anymore. Plugged into a power strip. Metal beams on the loading platform. We'll just set those on top. That is one of the... If I would have a big request for an updated version of the game, the turn speed of cranes I guess it's not terrible. It could be worse, but it's not the fastest thing in the world. Be nice if it was a little faster. Okay. We don't need that winch. Oop. Not tip that, please. Okay, which way do I have to go? I have to go back out. I'm just gonna make my path a little bit more clear, since it was fighting me before. We'll turn all this in. We'll grab 4 service spare parts, and this one's done. What are we at anyhow? We are at 42 of 81. That's more than halfway. We're getting there. We still have to do contests. Yuck. It's a ton of money. It really is like worth doing. I did so there was, to speak of contests again, in Michigan there was, I thought I did them, but the one that's at the lumber mill in Black River that you have to deliver 4 pieces of wood to 2 different places, or 3 different places, I think it is. I didn't do that 5 times, so I went and did that one. That one I did for sure, because that was the easy one. Brought the fuel truck along and just refilled on the way. And then we relocated to Smithville Dam, and there was those ones where you have to be in cab, which I hate. Going up the hill, and then not in cab, but down into the swamp, down the hill. And that one I did, I think, once or twice, and I was like, okay, this is not fun. And we moved on to, I looked at the one, there was that one where you have to pick up a piece of cargo and drive it super far in Island Lake, and I said, you know what, forget it. I don't want to do this one. So I didn't do that one at all. And then the one where you drive a vehicle across the river in Drummond Island, I did that one 5 times. I only did that one once. That was super fast. It's like under a minute back and forth. So that's how I made some extra money. And it's always good to try. I mean, if you have the time and you're just bored and you want to play Snowrunner, that's a perfect thing to do. Just like I said, I'm not those really long ones, like up and down that twisty path in Smithville Dam. I was like, I've been up this road so many times. I don't want to do these. Especially the one that was the in-cab one. I was like, you know what? I know. Like, this is not fun. Yeah, I brought the vehicle I used was the overpowered Azov, because it was just sitting. And I was like, you know what? We're just going to use this, and I'm just going to use the massive amounts of extra fuel it carries, and then I'll take it and use it to fill up whatever, or refill the trailer that I'm going to take with that one mission. Get out of my way. Oh, I'm going to pop a tire. It's going to happen. Oh, I'm hung up. Nope. Okay. And I don't have spare tires on this thing yet. I forgot about that. We need to take this thing back to the garage at some point. Still kind of fluctuating on funds. Like I said, we are going to have to spend another 20,000 to equip the long log setup. As it's 6,000 and 14,100, so actually just a little over 20,000. We're gonna keep the old setup, the crane and everything. I don't think we're gonna do a log crane. I'm just gonna have faith that I'm not gonna screw it up. We'll see. We'll see. We might be equipping a log crane on something to go and rescue logs. Or we'll just delete them and go get them again. Oops. Shoot. I don't like leaving cargo in random places when I'm not picking it up that way. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Do I need to repair? Repair. Yeah, we probably should. I'm gonna have to make a run with several vehicles to restock their repair parts soon as well. Oh, you know what? There was a repair vehicle right there. I could have just hooked up to that. Or a trailer. Oh well. Okay, let's finish this thing out. I just went the wrong way. I just mapped it out and everything. It's fine. It's Monday. Let's get down here. Probably should have got gas. That's okay. We're just gonna park this thing when we're done. We'll move it later. Almost. Get this guy done, and we'll just take a quick peek at the contracts, and then I'm pretty sure that sets us up to do all of the logging. And then we'll have a medium log vehicle and a long log vehicle. And we can just get her done. Hey, level 27. Okay, so let's shut this off. Take a look at contracts. Okay, so now we have cargo is not logs. Order master is not logs, right? No. That one's going to take a bit. Okay, so we got that one. Pedro Bay. That one, which we're going to activate because that's the one we're going to do. Sawmill, now that's available. Where's there? That one requires... These all make tons of money too, which is kind of why I want to do these. It will pay off our investment. Here's Sawmill in White Valley. No logs there, no logs there. What else? Did I miss one? Nope, none of these are. And none of these are. Perfect. Okay. So let's hop in our prepared vehicle, which is over here in Northport. We set up the 15CX. And it's ready to go too. Gave it its long or medium carrier. Took off the crane. And then we bought a trailer. And we're just gonna make ourselves a path. Let's see, what's the easier way to get through here? We could go this way, cut through this way. We could go all the way around. Be kind of the long way. Why don't we go this way? We'll stop and get some fuel. Make sure we're topped off. and then we'll go this way. Sort of the halfway long way, but this way is a little bit muddy too, so it'll be kind of interesting. Make sure we... Alright, so this will be a 2-trip mission, but it's going to be sort of a 3-trip. I'm going to do... We're going to pause, and I'm going to reconfigure the slugger. We'll have to get it back to Northport as well. Probably just park the trailer at the garage. We're going to be using that again. I may have to debate buying another trailer too. We're probably going to buy 1 or 2 more trailers. And then in future episodes, after we are done with logging, we're going to start looking into using the wind steer as well. There's a lot of like 4 slot, 8 slot, 12 slot, you know, a lot of things that I could be using that wind steer for. And I'm pretty sure I can get through all this stuff. Might have to winch once in a while, but it should be fine. Let's see. Fuel tank, me. Thank you. Yeah, this thing is like meant for these big loads, I think. This 15CX is a great vehicle. I'm still kind of up in the air on whether the new Azov or even the Voron are my favorite trucks. Sort of between those two. The Unicorn is pretty awesome too, but I think it's more, it's very like vanilla feeling. It still has that bouncy feel that the Fleet Star has, but I mean, it's such a cheap vehicle for an add-on. It's a great vehicle to replace a regular Fleet Star. And the crane kind of sucks. The crane is good. It's very strong, but you can't pinch anything because it's just too low. That Bandit crane essentially has that one pitfall of not really being able to overload too well. And you know me, I like my overloading. If I was more of a fan of the crane, the log crane, I would probably be doing overloading for logs as well. But I thought I really hate using the crane, so I'm just not going to do overloading for logs. We're going to just do trips as we need them, and that's how we're going to do it. Because like I said, I kind of found love for it when I did it in Michigan. It was something that I kind of had some hatred to doing logs, but you know what? It's not that bad. It's a lot of running back and forth, but it really wasn't that bad. You set your mind to doing it for a day or two while you're playing, then you just crank it out, get it done, make a bunch of money. And a lot of experience too. It's worth it. Early game, it's definitely worth it. And they give you the P... I mean, I could have not sold the P16 and used that. It would have been fine. The P16 is very good at doing logging missions. It's actually a logging truck. I was thinking about my my hard mode suggestions and not using any mods, obviously, for that particular, in case people don't want to. There's a lot of people out there that just don't want to use mods, and there's people that do want to use mods, and I'm sort of an in between, right? I don't want to use mods when they're like so overpowered that it feels like you're cheating, but sometimes that's okay. You know, like, I feel like there's a time and a place for that, and if you're just kind of chilling and, I guess, vibing, playing some Snowrunner, and you just don't feel like working too hard, sure, you know, that's what they're there for. If you're wanting to play a save, which I might play a save again, like I said, that hard mode save definitely has me thinking maybe that'll be a side project, and I'm just not going to record it. I'm just going to play to play. And if I do, like I said, maybe I'll keep you updated as I go through, and maybe we'll pick it up at some point. I feel like going through Michigan again, recording Michigan again, I'm not gonna do it. I will say that. But maybe I'll play it, and if I get through Michigan, and maybe I'll get through Alaska even, and maybe we'll pick up hard mode at some point and just kind of appear in another zone in hard mode. Maybe. That would be a while from now, though. Hopefully you can't hear that. Whatever, my neighbor's having some sort of work done, and I think in their basement, and I hear it. It's like next door, through you know, 30 feet of neighbor ground, you know. And I can still, they're doing something, fixing something in their basement, putting something in, doing some remodeling. I should go over there and be nosy neighbor. Like, hey buddy, here's a beer, and tell me what you're doing. So the goal is to not flip any of these logs, which this path is pretty flat, so I think we'll be okay. I think we'll probably take the same path with the Ford CLT. So 1/2. 1 run done. Alright. Let's get this thing out of the way. Oh, I'm not going to be able to turn this thing around because I'm bad at backing these up. Let's see. Let's just force it. That's the one thing I'm not I mean, the rear steering definitely helps, but this thing is a little bit wide on the turns. Okay. Let's shut this off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the CLT, which is somewhere, wherever we left it. White Valley, I believe. Yep. We're going to grab this, and I'm going to take it back to the garage, or a garage, and we'll get it converted, and then I will see you back at the log station. Okay, we are here. It's gonna go around the loop. So we are officially broke again. Oh, that was a stump. Yeah, that's not good. Repair. That's a fuel tank. There we go. Bob just fixed this thing up for me in the garage, too. Darn stumps, I tell ya. So, yeah, we upgraded this thing a little bit just to have some extra things. Upgraded the engine, things we didn't have the money for before. And now we have $931. So, but we have everything we need to do logs. And I didn't see any small logs in here, but if we need to do a conversion to a small log carrier, that'll work. So yeah, we're going to take that same path that we did up by our fuel truck. Go this way. This, and this, and this, and there. And that is going to be today's episode. So yeah, we'll check this thing out, see how it does. And Kai is going to be my go-to. This thing's a little bit fuel thirsty. It does have a decent amount of fuel, though. The extra add-on does not have a bunch of extra fuel, really, per se, but that's okay. Trying to not bounce this thing, but yeah, let's take a moment. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go in that real snowy spot. need a screenshot for today's episode, and the theme is going to be logging. Like I said, I think it's going to be logging week. Because I just want to... We're going to... Actually, this is a good bar. We should do all of the logging missions, because I now have, you know, $900. So how much money does Alaska logging make you if you invest all of the money into getting logging equipment and then doing all of the logging, getting all the logging missions done, and then, well, I guess I have things slightly modified. I earn more money from contests and contracts and whatnot, so probably won't be super accurate for you, but I'm still interested to see how much in the end. If we go from $900 to $60,000 or $80,000, or where do we end up, you know? Because I'm gonna sell back. Well, should I sell back? They're only 6,000, and we don't lose money from selling back add-ons. We just lose money from selling back trailers, which we unfortunately do have to sell back the trailers for 30% of their original value of the 14,000 that we spent on each, times 2. Yeah, we'll see how much money we make in the end. We'll just do them all. I'm gonna go back to back to back as many episodes as it takes to get logging done. If I get it done I don't know if it'll be next episode. That's a pipe dream. There's a lot of long logs that need to be moved around, so. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good on, you know, not just doing high. The mileage is pretty low. We're hovering in the low 1 gallon mark. See what it does when we start going up this hill. I am going to stop and take a picture, though. I think this is going to be my picture. And like this. Or like that. Nope, how about like this? Nope, I like that one better. This thing even has blue wheels. I just noticed that now. The wheels are body color. Logging week number 1 right there. Alright, let's see how it does through this snow. We saw how the 15CX did. I don't know what's a heavier load. Is a set of long logs or 2 medium logs with a trailer heavier? I would say probably the 2 medium logs. I would also assume that the power in that 15CX is probably a little higher. Did pretty good though. I said this thing feels actually pretty stable. I'm pretty happy with it. It was a good pickup, good mod pickup. Not the best vehicle. It doesn't. You can't. I actually tried when I was in the garage. I said, you know what? We should just get the stupid log crane, and I tried to put the log crane on and the front carrier, and it doesn't let you do both. So therefore, no log crane. This is another little bit snowy spot here. There we go. Okay, tree, get out of my view. Yep, still slipping. Just keep it in a low gear and climbs right up. There we go. Ooh, this is kind of tippy feeling, isn't it? Any spots to winch to? Not really. Just go slow. Try and not do any weird turns or bumps and it should be okay. All right. Yep, this thing does pretty well with the long logs. We might, so this is just a regular log front. So I can always take it off of this and put it on something else if we want to try a different vehicle for it, but... totally optional at this point, whether we use this or something else, but... I think this thing looks really good doing logs. It's like the right kind of vehicle. Ta-da! Alright, so we're back up to 9,000 something. I hit the wrong menu. Yep. Okay, so in the next one, we have White Valley logging, Mountain River logging. So those are double long log. That's 2 long log trips and 2 long log trips. And there's a medium and long log, but that's in Pedro Bay. That's really far away. Where is that one, anyhow? Is there? Ooh, that's all the way to the end, too. Should probably do that pull down task before I do this one, because I think there's like a power line across the road going to this warehouse, and there is nothing here. So is there logs in Mountain River? There is not. So we should probably, that is probably all the way from Northport. About what? Oop. That's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, it is bark o'clock. Holy cow. There is logs here. It is just medium logs, though. There is no long logs. So the only long logs are in Northport. Oh, wait. What about this one? There we go. So there is... It's still pretty much equally long of a trip. Probably an easier trip this way. I guess we'll have to play it by ear. Figure it out. But yeah, I'm okay with the going from Northport. It's just, like I said, it's sort of a long trip around to get to places. And what I think we should probably do is start getting some fuel around. So maybe what we'll do is I'm gonna take this guy. Ah, that's where our as of is. It's over here. I forgot he was out here. This is sort of an icy road. We'll just have to be careful, but this is where we're going to leave you guys. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate you watching. It's been fun. We'll catch you in the next one.